What do you think of these
Loving it,
teams?
loving it.
Do you know any of these players on any of these teams?
I know a little bit of few of them on Styx's team. However, I'm just thinking right now that because of the bands, the way they came out and the way that they're picking, there might be something behind the madness right there, and they're trying to bait the other team to pick or do something that they are already planning ahead.
Yep, I agree. We'll see. Whoa, a Moxie pickup. We don't see Moxie picked up very often in SPL matches right now. So seeing that that could be fun to watch. They have Rook and a Moxie and a Bastion. Good strong picks. They probably still need to pick up an ADC and maybe an off tank or a second tank or something like a Ray Malady. We'll see what happens. Well, how do you think this is going to lane? They're going to put that Moxie in the bottom lane, or are they going to dual lane with this Moxie?
Well, this is you know that Rook can be very powerful on duo on bottom lane, while Moxie can is not that powerful on duo. However, Moxie has been falling out of flavor as the game proceeds, just because of the extra range of the CSAP was shortened before, and now what happens is players are having a hard time to um, have her mobility and her damage all adapt towards that. And we have a Blazer Trixie. Wow.
Blazer, Trixie, Vermilion, Bow. Interesting lineup coming out for KRENKT. I think there's just a Swedish team. I know I'm probably butchering their name, but right on. Blazer, Trixie. Interesting picks. Trixie. A lot of people like to say Trixie. You know, the big nerf to Trixie. The Trixie's not very viable anymore. Other people do still like Trixie. So we'll see how they're able to play this Trixie out and where they put it. I'm thinking Trixie's actually going to be their bottom lane hero in this lineup, unless it's going to be Blazer. But I don't think Blazer. I think Trixie's still better than Blazer in the bottom lane. I mean, they have one more pick.
Bro, yeah, they might be picking in their bottom lane right here and anything. And by the way, just so you know, I think Trixie is not viable, but I like her.
But you like her.
So yeah, so I'm on the middle there.
You're on the fence. You don't think she's viable, but
Yeah,
god damn it, you love this hero. That's
that's
awesome.
pretty much it.
What do you think? This is a super tanky team, I think, coming out for Clay4ndMore, but the disables on their team are kind of lacking. They have Hera, Claudessa, Bastion. Those three alone can get super tanky, could be very hard to kill, and they have this Moxie Rook in the back line to help burst people down, but they don't have any... Well, I guess Hera can be that ADC with that sustain, if he doesn't go tanky or not. But they don't have a lot of lockdown. They don't have any maladies. They don't have any rays. They don't have, Tinder for a stun. I don't. They don't have. It seems to me they don't have a lot of stuns. They have that Bastion stun, and they have the Claudessa hook and the Rook ult. But that's basically it.
Well, they're going for a strategy known as what better strategy, what better CC than making somebody disappear within 1 second. You know,
Oh sure.
their team is scary. Like you go into a Rook ult to a Moxie ulti, or from a close positioning to a Bastion stun, a Rook hook. You know, they have so much burst, so much burst. However, on with what is it, Bo plus Vermilion plus Blazer and Trixie, they can mitigate that damage by CCing, by guiding, by repositioning the entire team. Now, I believe that this is going to come down to skill and how they use it. How you able to navigate towards this from this guiding in order to do your burst damage.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Position is going to be super important on KRENKT's team here. Both these teams really. We're still waiting for this last pickup. I wonder if they're trying to decide if they're going to pick up that Shank for a second tank, or maybe like a Hale and run Hale bottom. Because we still don't know who's going to be bottom on this Clay4ndMore team. It could be Harrow, it could be Moxie, it could be Rook. They really have a lot of options to play with there. So that's on the picking phase, on the drafting phase. At least they're keeping them guessing on KRENKT here, so they're really, really thinking over this pick, and I'm curious what they're going to do. How are they going to lane this right now? What you think is going to be like a Vermilion Blazer lane with a support type Blazer and a Bow Trixie, and maybe they pick up like that Hale or Shank for a bottom?
Well, you know that Trixie can protect Vermilion very well. Whenever they try to go aggressive, Trixie only has to land the slow plus laser, and Vermilion can maneuver towards most situations right here. However, I would like to see the fifth pick before I can actually start estimating. I believe that KRENKT is very confused right now. Rook can borrow, Moxie can borrow, Hardware can borrow. Hell, Claudessa can, what's it called, bottom, right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
kind of.
so right now they're trying to find out what's really going to happen. They're trying to think the possibilities and the best option for those possibilities. As we were able to tell before, the drafters, the drafter of this game is super important. It's very very important.
Yeah, drafting's half the game. I mean, if you fail hard drafting against another team, it's almost impossible. I mean, you have to seriously be able to just outplay them to win at that point. And it is a Vex pickup as their fifth pick. And we'll see if these teams are ready, and we'll get into this game as quick as possible once they're good to go. But what do you think of that Vex pick, last pick?
All right. Well, so far, just by deducting, all right, Vex cannot bottom. Vermilion is not a very good bottom. He exceeds that to be one. So then that's out of the card right there. We also have Bo that is not a very good solo. So that leaves Blazer and Trixie. Now, Blazer and Trixie right now they're gonna be fighting against whoever goes bottom from C4M is just simply can outpower them, either one of those heroes. So I'm curious to see how they're gonna try to deal with that.
Yeah. Let's. We're gonna find out here in 90 seconds. We are in the game lobby where they're picking pets, and the timer's counting down. Yeah, very interesting. I mean, if we look over here, do they? There's not. I guess Trixie is their magic damage, right? You don't really run Blazer like that. You can kind of run Vex in that role, but I doubt they're going to do that. So are they going to rely on this Trixie as kind of like that burst magic damage? They don't. Blazer can kind of do that, but it seems like they're going for like a more sustained kind of team fight setup. They're going to lock people down. That Trixie also going to come out. Vermilion's just going to be in the back line and just taking everyone out.
Yeah, I'm also a little bit confused about the Blazer pick because if we go into the situations like Blazer trying to get a pickup right there, I only see Moxie as a target. If she opens on Rook and Rook is quick enough to hide and seek, Blazer is already in position out of the bat. If she's on position to do a leash and she's going to miss it from hide and seek, she's already behind. And there is
Yep.
nothing that she can do about it. So let's pretend Harrower, he can just easily escape, or he can actually fight back. And she's also in a bad position. So I'm not very happy with that Blazer pick, but I could be wrong. They could be bringing something to the I've never seen.
Oh yeah, absolutely right. New teams, new players. They can new ideas, new meta. I hope we see something interesting coming out here, and hopefully this Blazer works. So obviously it'll come down to how they're going to lane this because I still am not 100% sure who they're going to throw down that bottom lane on KRENKT over there. I'm assuming it's going to be Trixie, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, if they want, they could put Vermilion down there. It's probably not the best matchup. I don't know. Maybe they're going to wait and see who is going to be bottom lane over here on Clay4ndMore. Maybe.
Yep. Perhaps the pets will give us a couple of clues. As soon as I load, I will be able to give my input into it.
Well, I am loaded in. Hopefully you're loaded in as well. We're going to go over player names here in a second as well. But I just wanted to see what kind of pets we have coming out. I don't know any of these players on Clay4ndMore. They're a EU team, and these aren't people that I recognize. So I don't know like what plays and what role. So I'm going to have to wait until they go to lane to find that out. But we do have over here Artheron on Rook, Holden Cobalt on Harrower, Creature on Bastion. I can't pronounce that name. Let's see, I'm going to try it. Inlag Gruka. That's the best I could do on Moxie and Vex. Vex is playing on Claudessa. That's going to confuse the hell out of me, by the way. But over here on Team KRENKT, there actually might be some names people recognize from other MOBAs, especially Han. So we have on Stixa over here on Blazer, Super KGE on Bo, Haida on Trixie, Tankafet on Vex, and Bombin on Vermilion. So here they go, 3-on-2 coming up right now, but I think they're just going to disengage from this. I don't think a kill's actually going to happen.
That leash was a little bit too long.
Yeah, but even with that leash going on, Bastion can just kind of dash away and get far enough away long enough on a level 1 leash to not really worry about it. So they are going to put the Moxie in the bottom lane. These guys are still sticking out. I don't know if they decided what they want to do. Are they going to put Trixie solo top in a 2v1 against a Rook Claudessa? This is looking very interesting. It looks like they're going to actually run a 1-2-2 lineup here. What do you think of this?
This could be very effective. However, we need to see how CM4M is going to change or reline up as soon as possible, because whenever this kind of things happen, you want to do it quick. There is teams that actually switch after your tower is gone, and you don't want to do that. You want them to react properly.
Yeah, I agree. You don't want to switch after your tower's done. You need to make the switch happen, but there's no ports in Strife, so it's real hard to lane switch all the way across the map here. And who do you think's a better 2v1er right now? Is Trixie better than Moxie after the Trixie changes? I don't know.
I'm gonna go say and it's Moxie, but the thing is that Moxie is already like he's thinking that it's gonna be a 1v1.
Super KG so here though, yeah. He already went his Q, by the way. He thought it was a 1v1. He leveled up his Q, and here they go. They're going in on this Moxie. They have the damage, they have the slow, and it's going to be enough. And that's going to be first blood. And it looks like they had a second kill in the mid lane that we missed. That was actually not first blood on Super KG. Stixa getting a kill onto Harrower in the mid lane. So what do you think of this Harrower Bastion mid lane matchup? Is that a good? I've never seen that run together before.
We've been trying to run Howard on a dual lane. We've been having troubles finding out who's a good partner for him. However, even if he finds a good partner, I wouldn't like him to Predator strike forward the way he did on middle lane, because he's so vulnerable at that point.
Yeah. So we'll see how that turns out. But this tower is already going down 90 seconds into this game. First tower down. Moxie just was not... I mean, that early kill onto Moxie with a Vermilion and a bow. Quick, strong push. And they had, I think, a double wave going into that as well. And this tower is down.
Yeah, very experienced players on that. They know how to hold a wave in order to produce two and then just push at once. But that was the result of Moxie thinking that it was going to be a 1v1 situation.
Yeah, it was a really great job by Super KEGE hiding in that bush for so long. Like, a lot of teams are going to 2v1, they just come right out and show their 2v1. But Super KEGE had the bush. He was not shown anywhere, and he stayed there until Moxie leveled up his Q, or started with his Q, which is great in a 1v1 situation, and used it a few times to his mana pool was low, and the lane was pushed up. They had a double wave coming. It was a great move. They're actually rotating it. Super KG's walking all the way to the top of the map to help in this 2v1 situation. And this is very strange. Without anyone knowing, Claudessa actually moving to the bottom lane to help Moxie out. So it's still a 2v1 situation in both these lanes. I don't think they intended for that to happen, but it did happen. And I'm going to give this still in KRENKT's favor here on this tower, because Rook, I don't know if he's going to be able to hold off these two for very long. He's already very low. He needs to health pot up, or this tower's going to fall. But Vermilion obviously can't do much in this situation either, so maybe it'll be trading towers very soon.
But he's ahead on goal at this point. And not just that, this is the situation that I was mentioning earlier. You don't want to do this after the tower is down.
I agree. Stixa using that health pot, actually saving his life, because that Dragon's Breath came out, and if that health pot didn't get a couple ticks in, he would have died there. This, folks, is why you use a health pot, or always have a health pot on you, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's always like an ace that you can use from time to time. And as you were able to tell, the leash was also very well positioned in order for him to don't get auto-attacked.
Yep, absolutely. And looking at the gold lead here, we already have about a 2,000 gold lead. Well, 20,000. Like, wait a minute, 2,000 gold lead into KRENKT's favor. well played for them. Sorry guys, that is my. We'll fix it after this game. Apparently I got my Skype sounds on, as everyone can hear. It's not your Skype, that's my Skype. So go checking it.
And there is a rotation right there by the Bastion. He might try to do something right here on Super KJE.
Yeah, sorry, in the top lane. They tried, they weren't able to make, oh no, did they get Claudessa? No.
No.
No, they did not. Yeah, they tried making something happen, but they're still here to push this. Claudessa is coming back. They have Bastion up here too, so we're going to have 3 people trying to defend this tower against this Trixie bow lane, which is pretty tough. Pretty tough lane to, they have a lot of poke.
Yeah, and if you see the gold graph, it's just they're having a super hard time just to try to do something at the moment. Styx's team is putting on such a huge pressure that from here on the only thing that they have to do is just keep this pressure on.
Yeah, they have the pressure. They just got to keep applying it, and it's going to be hard for Clay4ndMore. Oh, nice ult by Moxie though, going in onto this Vermilion. Vermilion's going to bound her away though, and I think he's going to be fine. Health pot is activated. That was a nice attempt by Moxie here, trying to make a kill happen. It's just he gets ulted as he ults, so it kind of slowed him down a little bit. That would have been a huge play for Moxie to make to kind of get back up in here. Even though Moxie's actually out farming Vermilion here, I'm assuming Vermilion is going to be worth more gold. Possibly he has more kills. Moxie's 0-1-1, where this Vermilion... Oh, Vermilion's 0-1-1 as well. I guess they did not get on that kill earlier. That's weird.
But okay, but this is my biggest concern. My biggest concern on bottom is that Moxie picked up like Seer's Eye.
Oh no!
And, yeah.
Oh no! Yeah, your Moxie. I like Seer's Eye as an item, and I think they picked it up to try and counter Stixa here on Blazer. But Moxie, a bottom lane Moxie should not be picking up a Seer's Eye. You need to get as much power and much damage, maybe even a defensive item on Moxie as quick as possible, especially against this team. But they do get a kill in the mid lane onto Vex by Tankafet there. And even in the top lane, they're actually pushing back. It's just Super KG kind of holding this off. So Clay4ndMore is trying to get back in this game. They're making a couple plays happen. So good for them. But yeah, Moxie, I would have liked to see like a Shiv finished here, or maybe even just finish off your boots first. Yeah, I don't know about that Seer's Eye.
I would even agree with the challenge, but here we go.
Or challenge, yeah, here we go. Nice engage here, but these guys are pretty mobile. And they're gonna keep it up here. Keep up the pressure.
Yeah, they're still a very dominant team right now. Even though they got a kill on Vex, that was the first time they broke the 300 GPM at the 6-minute mark. So they're pretty down.
Yeah, absolutely. Moxie, looks like in the top lane there was a Deliverance used, but I don't think it got anywhere useful. But they want to go in on this Vex, using that ult there, and they're going to turn it on a creature, but no, it's going to come around. Holded Cobalt's going to get ulted there by by Trixie. And that's going to be that fight. Like I said, these guys are very mobile. Vermilion has that bounder, has those boots, barrel roll on Trixie, the Croaking Curse that they really needed to escape. It's going to be hard to kill those two unless they land a really nice initiation. But as I said earlier, Clay4ndMore, they don't have a lot of lockdown or CCs on their team to really make something like that happen. I think they're going to have to pick up some Hexbanes if they really, really want to get in this game.
Yeah, definitely Hexbane, a very powerful item. However, it's very costly, and I don't see it coming anywhere under 10 minutes. So they're still going to have to outmaneuver them at this point and try to get some farm in Moxie.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're just kind of back to farming here. Haven't seen a tower go down in a while, but a lot of kills have been happening. If we look at the score chart here. Oh, here we go.
Bottom.
Bastion's going to ult in, but again, just too much escape for Vermilion. He just bounders away and he's fine. He health pots up. He has a huge wave here. He's got to clear off the tower. I wish Bastion would have stayed here and used his shield, the Golden Bracers, and they could have just taken this tower. But they're not. Not going to do that right now.
Middle Trixie just gets it's actually Vex who got the last hit.
Vex did get the last hit on that. And this tower is going to get pressured. We do have Creature here on Bastion. I don't know what Bastion can do. If he wants to get in there, he needs to clear this creep wave. If he's going to do something.
Yeah,
or this is just going to fall.
There hasn't even been one use of the zero.
Nice! Oh no! Pause. Middle of fight.
Boy.
I don't know what that pause was for, but okay. Nice shield by Vex, however, and that's going to be into that engagement. They're just not. Creature was not in the right position. Take Effect might be going down here though. One more auto attack. A nice Croaking Curse by Trixie there, saving Vex. Like I said, that Croaking Curse is a lot of mobility on these guys. They just weren't. They don't have the damage right now, and they don't have any type of lockdown to really make a gank happen properly.
Yeah, and it's very frustrating because they need those kills, and whenever
do.
they get sold to that point that is like barely there, that the frustration starts setting in.
Oh, I know. I feel bad for them because they're so close to getting kills in a lot of these situations. They don't have that final oomph to make it happen. And Moxie needs to finish his boots. Moxie needs to finish these boots. Here comes a Vex ult, though. They're going to pull out Bastion. However, Moxie ults, just getting that slow off. Creature, I think, is going to live. Moxie is in a lot of trouble. Nice ult by Super KG, securing that kill. And Creature is going to fall as well for Million. It was just in too good of a position for that. Holding Cobalt there, though, from the back, taking Vex out. That's the kind of stuff they need. He might die for this here, but they're so far ahead that anytime you can just get a kill, you're going to get so much more gold out of it than they're going to get.
Yeah, but you make it sound like it's even positive towards them. They're losing still a lot of map control. As you can tell right now, they're still pushing. They don't care because they got that trade right there.
Yep.
So the hole is still going to be there. That is just pretty much a bandit over something that needs stitches. And what you really want to do right here, my best bet is to start getting luring them out, separating them, try to get at least some towers, like bottom tower should have gotten already, and that goal will start closing that gap.
Yep. And sorry about that, guys. Skype should be closed out now.
Ooh, Styx is about to go to kill on top. Or
possibly. He wants to go for it. Oh, Vex. Oh, Vex seems just not good. You got to have that game sense. You always have to be paying attention in a competitive match, and it seemed like he might have been looking somewhere else. Nice Croaking Curse there, though. Creature might live. Nope. Nice tether there. Bastion going down. Holding Cobalt, though, going to turn this around with the double kill. He's still in this to win this. He wants this to happen. One round attack gets the triple kill. Holding Cobalt, making some plays happen. This is exactly what they need to start getting back in this game. Harrower needs to get big, and that was a nice play by him.
Yeah, Harrower, if Harrower still keeps getting farmed, he could be extremely scary.
Extremely scary, yep.
Yeah, he's one of those heroes that at the early stages you kind of don't mind, but as later in game, if he gets a little bit of farm, yeah, he could be devastating.
So what do you think is going through Moxie's spine right now? He hasn't bought an item since completing the Seer's Eye, no components, hasn't completed boots. I'm curious what he is doing. Is he trying to build like a secret item on the courier and doesn't want to show what he's doing? It's not a good idea to do in Strife. Components are so important to just get them out to you.
I don't think that's viable. And if he doesn't get boots, he's just a sitting duck. There is nothing he can do about it.
Yeah, you need to finish boots, and he has an item coming right now. I'm hoping it's finished boots. It is finished boots, and a little bit of tankiness there. So he's got rocket boots. That's fine. Rocket boots are great, especially against this team. Have a lot of lockdown. Maybe it'll help him reposition if he gets in a bad situation.
I might agree at this point with the rocket boots because he's gonna need escape. However, he still has no damage.
He has no damage. I absolutely agree. There was those rocket boots things that did save him for a second there. Nice ult, by the way, in front of him, just to try and slow people down coming in, but it's not going to be enough. Harrower is gonna go down as well. 5-man roam to the mid. Nice roaming there by KRENKT. Everyone was there in time. At least Rook is in the top lane, pushing what he can. He's going to have to back off, but they're going to get a free Sindara out of this.
I love the way that Rook threw the deliverance. As soon as he saw the epicenter of Vex ulti, he just threw a deliverance right there. That was his key.
Yeah, I mean, he was too far away to make anything happen. Creature there here, though, trying to just cause some chaos. Gets his ult activated. He's sitting here on Tankafet, though, but they just don't have the damage. And, 2 tanks here trying to save that with the 5-man. Just not going to be enough right now. Vex has got to be careful. Moxie's around, though. Nice yarn ball there. Even their whole team is here, but the problem is they just don't have the damage right now. Super KG is pretty tanky. Nice stun. And they're still in this. Vex in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down. I want to try and take Stixa with him. Not going to happen. And now everyone is on the run.
I completely disagree with the engagement of the Bastion. It was too late, and pretty much you gave them Syndera plus a kill, plus now 2 kills as a matter of fact, and now Clodessa doesn't have an ulti to defend against the Kratos.
Yep, Kratos is pushing already. Moxie just taking a lot of damage there from the Ether Beam. Doing a great job. Heidi over here on Trixie doing a great job just poking him out right for this, right for the Gorilla gets, right for Kratos starts the attack. So we'll see if they can make something happen there. Moxie in the background. Moxie does have his ult up. Right now would be the perfect time. Gonna go in on Bobden. Gets a nice kill on Bobden from the background. No one is around to respond. That's exactly what they need to try and save this off, but they're still going for the engagement. Here comes Super KG. He wants to try and find a good ult. Oh, beautiful 2-man ult. Moxie, though, in a lot of trouble now. Super KG still alive. Vex is getting a little tunnel vision there onto a bow. Is going to fall himself, and looks like this fight is going positive for KRENKT. They're going to get that tower. Kratos is down. That's probably going to be the end of this engagement. No, it does not look like it. Oh, he takes out Rook as well. Holden, Cobalt, and Creature, the only guys here to try and defend this. He's pretty tanky, though. He's full up. He's got to make something happen, but he's dropping fast, and they're going to have to back out. I think this is going to be a tower kill. Barely surviving that. Hyde's going to have to barrel roll to get out. Creature there. Here he goes. Gets the ult activated. Did it just come up off cooldown? I don't know. Going for Stick. So one more out attack. Solid City. He's not going to get it, though. Trixie with the slow. Well played, man. This Trixie's got so many saves this game. It's amazing. Super KG's finally going to die, however. That Rook deliverance going down. Holden Cobalt taking some damage now. Going to fall. This fight has not ended in the last 36 minutes, I'm going to say. It's getting nuts.
This is what Strife is all about. Whenever you're pressuring, you don't want them to get up at any given point. I would have loved if after that Moxie got that kill on Vermilion, the Harrower would have actually rotated earlier. The fact that they were able to take the tower without Harrower's presence, it was devastating.
Yep. Absolutely. That kill onto that Vermilion by Moxie, that could have been a huge saving grace for them in that fight. However, it wasn't. They did defend this generator, though, so there is a positive that came out of that. It was looking like they were going to lose that generator plus that tower. So they were able to defend the generator in the end. They got some kills out of it. So, hopefully they can keep doing plays like that. I mean, they got to figure out how to get a kill and not die for it and then take an objective. But one step at a time. One step at a time.
Yeah, at this point, Super KGE is able to go in front of all the enemy lanes, and they cannot do anything about it. He's too tanky for them. He has too much mobility for them.
Yeah, and Moxie right now is in a lot of trouble. I don't know if he... Oh, Moxie not having the rocket boots up there. Creature, did he just miss that stun onto Super KGE is going to probably get this kill. One more auto attack is all that's needed. He even had the bow throw up just in case. And he's going to sit here. He's going to fight this. He's going to fight this. But Creature has his ult activated. He's going down KG. This might have been a bad idea for Super KG. Creature going in. Here comes Vex with the save, though. They're going to turn it. Super KG just wants to get the stun. I don't know if they're going to keep this up. Nope, here comes a health pot and a mana pot up on Super KG. Bastion now is going to get... Was that a... that was a Cursed Wand on to Bastion. I haven't seen a Cursed Wand in so long. I love seeing that come out on a Vex every once in a while.
Yes, it's a fantastic item that it can be only used on a few heroes, but yeah, it's great, especially on tanks. You neuter that tank, and then after that, he's full victim of position.
Yes, absolutely. I mean,
Yep.
it's... So is this a crafted cursed one? It looks like it might be a crafted cursed one because it's giving him a
No, it's
slow...
not.
No, it's a standard.
It's standard at the moment. Yes, and
Uh,
also you were able to see what I meant by Boca is just capable to run on anybody, and he just doesn't really care. He is very strong at this point, and there is very few things on their team that can stop it.
they want to go after Holden Cobalt. I love this name, Holden Cobalt. They want Harrower, but Harrower's a little too tanky, a little too mobile himself. Really fall for that. In the top lane, though, they are pushing this out. We'll see if there's a rotation coming. Looks like there is. We might have a 3-on-5 fight happening here. The whole team for KRENKT is coming around. They're going to engage on Super KG. I don't know if that's a good idea. Super KG's looking for that alt spot. He's just running all into him. Gets a nice two-man alt. And they just melt Super KG on Bo there. You know, taking a lot of damage, but he just did not care. He just ran right through the back line. Getting that amazing bow ult off, that bull rush coming in, and this is going to be a dead generator for sure. Harrower needs to be backing right now, but he's not. All they have is Moxie here, and that's not going to be enough.
Even if the Harrower backs, there is no saving this generator. But however, if he doesn't back, they're a hit.
It's good. If they don't back right now, they're going to get a second gen and at least second gen here. What do you think? Moxie going barrier token as the second item.
Well,
nice also by Bastion here. Hold on. We have a fight brewing here. Hyde just going down. Super KG's in the background using that Everyone in Charm. Just trying to help. But Tankafet's going to fall as well. That is a nice wipe. The only one to survive is Bo. KRENKT overstaying their welcome just a little too long. And great play there by Clay4ndMore. And they're going to go right for a Sindar. I don't know if they can do it. Bo is super low. He did get spotted out, but they need more over here. I don't know why Bastion's not here helping them. KG wants to make something happen. He wants to heal up. Moxie does not have any damage. He can't be trying to solo this. They can't take this. They can't take this. They're up now.
All he has to do is being around, show some presence, show that he's willing to risk something.
Super KG actually going to go here on to Claudessa. Nice ult in by Tankafet on Vex, and Vex on Claudessa. Oh my god, there's a Vex in this game as well, and Vex is playing Claudessa. I'm confused. I don't know who else is confused, but this is going to be a Moxie for them. Or this is going to be a Sindara for them. Yeah, they should not have tried engaging on that Sindar. They just don't have any damage. Moxie needs to get a Grimoire here. That is got to prioritize. He has a Rune Scepter. Okay. Big fight, however, breaking out here. But again, KRENKT is just so big right now. So much gold over Clay4ndMore. They can just win most team fights. Sticks are going in here for a kill on a Moxie. We'll see if it happens. Moxie gonna have to rock its way, but they don't care. They're going in for one more auto attack. Nice heal by Vex. Claudessa with the save. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though.
Yeah, but as you can tell, there is a little bit of miscoordination by Clay4ndMore. They keep throwing bodies one by one. They deposition themselves without the necessity to start team fights.
Yeah, let's, in all fairness, this is Clay4ndMore's probably first competitive, real competitive match at this level for them as a team. So obviously, they're a little green. They definitely have some things to work on. But as long as they can recognize, where their mistakes have been and what they can do to improve, there's no telling where they'll go.
Yeah, that's what the beauty of MOBA is, the beauty of Strife. It always allows you for another chance.
Absolutely. But at this point, KRENKT is just so far ahead. There was really nothing that they could do to come back from that game at that point. So hopefully they learn from their item pickups and pet pickups in their draft from that first game as we go into game 2 here and improve that. Yeah, that Moxie picking up a Seer's Eye into a barrier token was probably not the best item pickups that Moxie could have made there.